Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Eddie Marcus here again, spokesman and advocate of basic human rights for all people. You know, got a wonderful message that I want to share with you today, and I hope that you are willing to receive it. Now, if you went back through 10 years of my videos, you would find that the message that I'm about to share with you today is the same message that is in every broadcast. Now, I would also like to state that it will come in different fashions and forms, and in each one, the message was not received. And I just going to share with you today. Maybe this is a different day than yesterday. Let's hope so. The message subject is the message of the Bible that humans reject or don't understand or never received or just don't get. And all nations are victims to this reality. Today, America is a failing nation. A civil war between a people is going on. Now, the war is due to a lack of understanding about life, about truth, and about God. That lack of understanding makes what they do understand comes off as fake. The evidence of that fakeness is neither side have a solution to the problems. The cry is white supremacy above politics, or conservatism above liberalism, economic success or poverty. All of these things are apparent in this society and in every society. Like America, like all nations, is designed to fail. Any nation designed to ignore its parts can't survive. In America, as around the world, some people want what they want at the expense of others or anything, using people through a system that permits evil and then try to punish after the fact rather than prevent the act of evil before it occurs. When righteousness is denied, evil prevails. Let me ask you this. No, should I tell you? Every human being on earth requires and wants basically the same kinds of things. Number one, they want to survive. And while they're here, they want to enjoy this being here. And they want to stay here for as long as possible. And if things get too rough, they want to get out of here the easiest way they possibly can. Every human being on earth wants that. So, there's a power that designed you like that. And being designed like that, that power also designed a home for you that all people, billions of you, can come and go and still dwell in that mansion, that big, wonderful mansion, where all of the resources that human beings could ever want or need to do the things that they might imagine from the beginning of time throughout eternity has already been planted in that home, that beautiful home. Some of it is on the earth. Some of it, I'm talking about resources now, are in the earth. Some of them are above the earth. Some of them are obviously seen. Others are invisible. And yet, mankind can master them all. Well, let's see now. All of this has been prepared for humankind. Now, since that power has already expressed itself, what is required of the human being in order to cause a manifestation of that? And what would that start out with? First of all, you have to recognize, it would be good to recognize that there's a power bigger than you, because you are here by that power. And really, you don't even know what that power is, but you're here. And you have a way of getting information about what needs to be done to satisfy the needs and wants that you might have. And they appear to you, they appear to everyone. So, what is it going to take, since we're here, to survive? Well, when we were here as a unit, we operated one way. When we became a big multitude, we still operate the same way. It's just spread it out and designed a little differently. So, what we need to survive is basically food, clothing, and shelter. Food, clothing, and shelter. Food, clothing, and shelter. Essentials. And all of the materials are here. The individuals that will need it are all here. And everybody's here, not just to consume, but to play a process in what is being consumed. So, everybody got a career. Everybody come here to do something. Listen, I'm telling you something, ladies and gentlemen, about the truth. Why you don't have what you pray for. Everybody came here to have a career. You came here to have a career. If you're working, are you working in the job that gives you your greatest joy? Probably not. You're working for something else. Many of the people on earth don't have work at all, but they are needed. But the systems, the way they're designed, will not allow them. It does not bring them in, because it is anti what I'm telling you about today. This is why people run from nation to nation looking for coverage. This is why you had the fights in Washington, the January 6th. All of this happens because the people are absent life. They're absent, my friends. God. Now the people are involved in the process of creating food, clothing, and shelter. Everybody is engaged in one way or another, and they are thrilled at what they do, just like in the playground. They choose that which gives them their greatest pleasure. And there's nothing to hold them back from being able to access what they need to do, the things that they need to do, but their imagination. And since it's working, then there are no limits. And so as we work collectively together, we put these things in operation so that it becomes the best that we, the people, can do, including what I do, what you do. But we won't limit it there. We might need healthcare and education. So education, we know what it does. It helps to aid you to be better at whatever it is, and have a better understanding how you can apply yourself and be a better producer, a better interpreter, understander. Well, healthcare, we definitely know what that's all about. So you got that. Everybody engaged in the process. Whatever you know the limits you got now, the things when you go to the doctor, you got to wait 2 or 3 weeks before you can get an appointment. And then your appointment is going to be less than 30 minutes because the thing got to keep on going. Trying to say you're getting health care. People are making money. Everything is going on but your health care. But it's legal. It's the way the system operates. Why? Because it is absent what God is about. It is absent about what you have been designed to receive. And what you are receiving is because you do not know the message. You do not know the truth that I'm telling you today. You don't know that you were designed to live in these bodies at these times as if you are in heaven. But in order for that to happen, you got to create it. It wasn't prepared. They said in the Bible that it was prepared for the angels, and they didn't know how to keep it. So we gave you it. God, we, and I say we, look, that makes me seem on the side of God, gave you all that you need for heaven on earth. But it's you got to create it. And so it seems as if what the world is doing today is the same thing that they did when Moses took them away to the promised land. Waiting around for it to unfold, to drop out the sky. Like we're waiting around today as if we're waiting for peace and prosperity that's dropped and we're in the middle of hell. No, baby, it's not going to just drop. And talking about God just leading us through this hell is a bunch of junk to keep this hell continued. If you were led by the Spirit of God, you would not gonna. How you gonna roll through this and stuff? What is? Are you crazy? Are you crazy? Are you out of your mind? A heavenly figure find some way to find comfort in hell? No, everything that a heavenly figure does represents heavenliness in the middle of hell, and hell ain't got time for that. And so the big secret of life that the Bible, nobody talking to you about the Bible, is told you. But I'm gonna tell you, when you're walking with God and you find yourself in hell, hell got a place for you to get you out of here. And the only way God is going to stay here is if the people are receiving the message. If the people are walking according to the message, receiving it and walking according to it, then God will stay here. Stay here as long as that's happening and as it builds and grows. But when you push all that back down, God sitting in a corner waiting for judgment day, your judgment is already here. You're already in hell. And you believe that crap that they told you. Let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, you see what happened is this. When God is invisible, and man just can't accept that. If there's no one that you can point your finger at, then you want to make sure that you are there because you feel that you know best. For some strange reason, Donald Trump feels that he knows everything better than people who've been in positions of power that he's never even imagined. But he knows everything. And he does. What? Because everything is about a bunch of junk. Everything is about evil. Everything is about junk. He just pull it up as it comes. Whatever lie is needed. Whatever con is needed. You just do it. That's why you know everything. But see, the people must be on the same page. They must understand that the power that you can't see makes you the one that carries that power about you. And who and what power are you representing is determined by its effect on the population. If it's hurting one, it's not the right power. It's ungodly. If what you're talking about as far as life is concerned for the human race hurts one person, it's ungodly. Get rid of it. Don't even consider it. Right now in Washington, United States, you got the Republicans trying to do this and the Democrats trying to protect this. It ain't nothing but a bunch of hell. Straight up pure D hell. Satan is running in control. Now, what does that mean? That means that you got an awful amount of wonderful, wonderful, loving people in America. Loving as they understand love to mean. But they don't know God. Most of the people, well, I'm not going to say everybody because there might be some people that you just don't know about that know God are killed. This is how you get out of hell if, like I mentioned a moment ago, this is how you get out of hell. Otherwise, I don't care if you got a mansion. I don't care if you got this great job. You got these nice cars. You can travel here. You've got a bank account. People respect you. You're in the middle of hell. And you're a leading representative. You sit up and say hell is okay. You now become something that others want to be like in this hell. Where is the elimination of poverty? Where is that? All over. It ain't happening nowhere. It's just all over the place. So my message to you today, ladies and gentlemen, is the Bible wants you to know, if you can get it, because it's all messed up too, that God is love. And if you want heaven, you got it, but you got to create it. And if there's too much hell for it to be created, then there's a way for you to be eliminated out of the hell. And if you were eliminated out of the hell because you weren't going to stand for it, then that same power that you could not see, that is responsible for your being here, and all of the earth that is here, if there's anything that's to be profitable or wonderful because of that, then that power that you can't see is taking care of that. And that ain't nothing for you to worry about. You just do the right thing. You didn't worry about coming into this world. You shouldn't worry about leaving it. You just take care of your business. Now, what I'm telling you is this. The Republicans are offering the American people nothing. The Democrats think they are, But really, if you ask the poor people in this country, I mean the real poor, they're offering you nothing. So every last one of these parties, Republican, Democrat, left wing, flag party, anything you want to call, is judged as unfit. Even before you go to tomorrow, this day you are judged unfit. And only that program that operates for the benefit of everybody. An individual want to take power because there's an invisible God. A group of people want to take power because they think that they should be a part of the game. Corporations want to take over, and people just sit back like little teacups, up and down whenever somebody want to drink. So, ladies and gentlemen, you take that message and do whatever you want with it. One other thing before I go that gets me. When I turn on YouTube or some of these programs, all I'm seeing is commentaries. Commentators talking about this problem, about that problem, analyzing one point of view of that problem as to oppose the another point of view of that problem. But I hear nobody say, let's make sure everybody got a great job. Let's put that message out there. Tell America that every American need a great job. And tell Americans to start standing up saying, we want jobs. We want great jobs. What great job? A great job is a job that we love. It might be digging a ditch, but if we love it, it's a great job. Stand up. Ain't nobody telling the folks to do that. Tell the folks that we want decent housing. We want infrastructure that represents potholes gone, trash gone, ghettos gone. Tell the people to stand up and say, this is what we, and you're not speaking to government, you're speaking to one another. This is what we want. Get that message out there resounding all over the nation and watch you change this world. And if you're going to talk about God, let's say that God demands that if we want peace, if we want prosperity, if we want freedom, if we want joy and happiness, and we want our dreams to come true, we got to do it. God has done everything already that's necessary for God to do. All of our shortcomings is coming from us because we don't have understanding. Wake up, Americans. Wake up, people of the world, and let's begin to live. Thank you.